Hello and welcome to the Catalyst for Users video series. My name is Brian with Center for Internal Change. In this video, I'd like to show you how you can compare your DiSC report to that of a colleague. Now, this is a pretty important tool, especially for leaders in an organization. I myself was a manager for many years, and this tool right here would have been really invaluable to plan my one-on-ones with my direct reports. As you can see at the top here, I'm an IS style that's driven by enthusiasm and support. And as an early manager, I would get very confused when I'd sit down with employees that didn't seem to be as engaged or enthusiastic as myself. And this tool right here would have helped me understand how to communicate with direct reports like that a little bit better. So let's take a look at how to do this. Now there's two different ways that we can navigate here on this screen. We can either click simply right here on this tile that says compare to a colleague, or we can go up here to the top right hand corner, click on this menu, and click on your colleagues. Now this is going to direct me to a new page here where I can see all of my colleagues. I can either search for them here in this search box, or I can just simply locate their tile and click on it. What I want to point out here as this opens up is that this tool is really meant to be used with the other person, right? It's meant to be used for dialogue, not diagnosis, as we say. So the point here would be to pull up this report, have them pull their version of this up so they would look for you, and you would compare them at the same time. But if you're prepping for a one-on-one, this can give you some really good information here. So we'll get a little bit of information about Kristen here at the top, what she might care about, when to pull her in, and what might stress her out. Scrolling down a little bit further, we can see our maps side by side, our two styles here, quite opposite on the map here. Scroll down a little bit more, we get to see our similarities and differences. So the things that we do that might be pretty similar, and then some things and preferences that might be different about us as well down here. Scrolling down a little bit more here, we see these continua. And I want to point out here that these are not dependent upon your DiSC style. So in other words, I as an IS style might rank very differently on some of these continua than other IS styles. And we can see that right here on this focused for feelings and versus focused for logic. Kristen and I both rank almost in the same spot, and we have very, very different DiSC styles. So what's nice about this area is if you're a manager or you're someone that's preparing for that one-on-one, this is a really nice resource to go into and get a little bit of information before you have that meeting. Now, if I scroll all the way down to the bottom, I get even more information. I get some things here on how to work together, how to work through tension. And again, this is a good spot that if you're sitting down with this person, have this conversation, right? Make sure that they agree with the information that you're seeing here. This would be good on how to connect together, how to collaborate, maybe on projects together, and maybe how to get Kristen's buy-in on something. Now, if I want even more information, I can scroll down here to more to explore, and there's some other links down in here, and we do go over those in another video. But for now, that's all. Thank you so much for joining me.